Are you wondering how to sell more homes? Well, here's a crazy idea, one that just might pique your interest and get you to say yes to this incredible service. Why not let FSBOs help you do that? Just that. Now we're not just talking about you going over to see a FSBO and convincing them to list with you. We're also talking about you being in a position to let FSBOs send you buyer leads by simply giving them a free website that they use when selling privately. And on that free website, there's a place where buyers go to fill in the form when they want to speak to the FSBO, and you get a copy of the email that is sent to the FSBO. So it's basically free advertising, and that's how you can have FSBOs help you and help you pay for advertising. We'll give you an example. Let's say you give away 50 of these free sites to 50 FSBOs in your city. Now you have 50 FSBOs who are spending their money, not your money, their money, on classified advertising. And in their classified ad, they include the website address for the free site that you gave them that they'll use when selling privately, right? And when buyers read their ad, some of them, not all of them, some of them will visit the site, and some of them will email the FSBO from that site. And when they do, you get a copy of that email and you get the buyer's name and email address as well. How about this? How about having $5,000 a month or more, for that matter, of free advertising working for you for the purpose of driving buyers into your hands? Does that sound interesting? Without you having to spend that money yourself. Well, that's exactly what this system's intended to do. By giving away free FSBO sites and FSBOs spending money on ads, you have a chance to collect buyer leads without having to spend that money yourself. Now, the average FSBO will spend about $1,200 in total, not a month, but in total, in trying to sell his own home before he moves over to a realtor. That's what the average FSBO does. So we're saying that they're only going to invest $100 in this example, and you have given out 50 sites. You might give out 10 or you might give out 100. Doesn't matter how many. This is an example on 50. That would mean you have $5,000 of ads working for you, money that other people spent, didn't come out of your pocket, yet you have the opportunity to collect the buyer lead. And it didn't cost you a dime for that to happen. And you get a copy of the emails, like we said before, in the buyer's name and email address. You can have that working for you. That's what this system's about. We'll go through an example on a graph. You have 50 FSBOs advertising with their own money. Buyers respond to these FSBO ads, yet you get the buyer's name, email address, and the email sent as well. You know something? You just cannot lose with this system. Number one, you work with sellers, FSBOs. You have a chance to have them listed, because most of them will end up not being able to sell themselves, right? And they'll move to the services of a realtor. And since you gave them that free website and hung around with them and helped them the best you can, you're at least positioning yourself to be the likely agent that they'll select when they list their house. So it's a great system for working FSBOs. It's also an awesome system for you to get your hands on buyer leads without having to spend the money to do that. So you win both ways with this system. You get seller leads and you get buyer leads. It simply is the best system going for you, the real estate agent. We designed it to benefit you. That's why you got to get excited about this system. Join it today and begin to win. Begin to get your fair share of FSBOs listed and your fair share of buyer leads, and a fair share of those will convert into homes that you sell them. That's what this service is all about, and it answers the question that most agents have about wondering how they're going to sell more homes. This is probably one of the best ways you'll ever come across to do just that. So in closing, we want to say thank you for visiting with us today on our website. We encourage you to join our system. You're not going to be disappointed. And it does come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you don't have anything to lose to give it a try. Once again, thank you. And we encourage you to watch all the videos that are located on our website.